Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you episode 6 of Create Above and Beyond, a Modpack by simibubi. Well, in the last episode, we finally automated rubber and kinetic mechanism, and I started just digging this whole place out because I'm tired of being scared of mobs all the time. I just want to have a nice place to set up. I've been making those stone brick nice tiles. I like the look. They look almost as if you're using stone, so I kind of like the look. And whenever there's a cavern, I decided to just put glass so that we can still see the whole cave and everything. So today, I want to start, and by the way, I died twice. Once, I was working on something, I was near the edge, and I got hit by I think I got scared by a creeper, and the other time I just fell to my death. Oh, and that's when I fell to my death. I don't remember how I died the second time, but it was probably a very stupid way. So let's remove these two death marker, because I don't like those on my base. And let's get started with some animals. So I want to get some, can I say a word? Some leather, which means cow. So what I'm going to do right now is just nope, that's not the right one. Did I not make a sawmill? Oh no, that's true. It's not in this mod pack. You make fence the old regular way. So let me just grab some stick, and we're gonna make some doors and some fences just so that I can get started with my cows. So like this, these are normal. Nope. So fence gate. Let's make 10, and then we can go with some fences like so. Yeah, and let's just make more. I'm just basically gonna make the whole stuff of it, so I'm good. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to make I'm not gonna make a big setup for the farms. I don't need enormous farm. I just need a couple of animals so that I can start getting leather. And I don't need them right close to my door because I don't want to hear the mooing all the time. So that's going to be one right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, door, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, door, 1, 2. Perfect. So that's going to be my small cow pen. And right next to it, we're going to have a small sheep pen. So 1, 2, space 1, 2, 1. Just like to stay like standard shape so that I always know where my doors are. And right here. And now we're going to go sleep. And fortunately for us, you know that trader that comes over once in a while? Well, one of his animal died. And I think one of the trader died, which means we got us a free lead. I just need to find where I put it. Lead. Right here. Okay, so let me show you something. Cows also like wheat. Do I not have any wheat? Okay. Just gonna go get some. It's gonna take a moment. Sorry, I've got something in my throat. I really want to record because I don't want to be out of an episode, but it's not ideal, let's say. So on my mini-map right now, I can see pigs, sheep, and a cow right there. So on the mini-map, if you look down to south, you can see multiple faces of cow. So that's how easy it is to find animal using the map in this mod pack. Like, I really love it. Usually it would take me forever to find a cow, but there's some on this mountain right here. I just need to make sure that they don't die coming down. So let's just go. Oh my god, this is going to be very fun bringing them down. We even have some chickens. Okay, so come with me. I don't know if I can make them go down. Yes. Oh wow. I can't believe I'm getting 2 for the price of 1. So now I just need to bring them back to my base, which means I'm also going to be able to breed some cow. The idea is I'm going to try to breed as many cows as possible. Come on. You know you want this wheat. Because I'm going to need the leather for the backpack. I'm going to show you the backpack that I want to make. We're going to need, like, it's not, unfortunately, it's probably not going to be today's episode because we're not going to have enough leather. We do need a lot of leather to get that to work. So, right over here. Come on. I lost the other one again. Come on. Yes, you know you want it. Perfect. Get into the pen. This is exciting footage. So I'm just going to bring these two and start breeding these two. And then I'm just going to... Okay, so let me just grab this. I lost my lead, but I'm just going to go get some more wheat. So ideally, I'm going to breed those multiple times before I finally start killing them, because I want to make sure that I get as much leather as possible. So that's good, and I'm going to just replant that quickly. We're also going to start farming in a moment. Like I found something. Reading the mod pack usually is a good way of learning stuff. So let me just go and breed these two cows, and then I'll show you the next step, the farming step. So I don't know if I'm going to want one pen of each animal type. Let me just grab this and you and make me a little baby. Perfect. So here's going to be cow. Here's going to be sheep. Here we're going to have pigs. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's going to be pigs. Then we're going to go 1, 2. That's going to be chickens. Perfect. I don't think that there are any other animals that we're going to want, so that should be good. Now we can start making some farm plots. And for farm plots, for the first time ever, because I never usually do that, I'm going to put fences around my farm plot. And there's a really good reason for that. Basically, we're going to have a cute, weird little auto farming way. So let me just get rid of that. And just close that right here. Perfect. So now we can get started with our little farms. You know what? I'm going to put one farm right here. So 1, 2. Oh, no, sorry. These are going to need to be a bit bigger. Do I want them bigger? Yeah, I'm going to go one out. Nope, that's that's a gate. So like I said, I'm going to go one out. So it's going to be 1, 2. Oh, I'm going to need a real hole. Okay. So I'm going to put some water. So that's going to be 1, 2. Water is going to be here. 1, 2. That's going to be the end of the farm. And I want a whole free spot right here. No, 2. Oh my god, I'm making this harder than it has to be. Okay, so right here, and just let's open it up a bit bigger. Perfect. Okay, now let me show what we're going to do with this. First off, we're going to need 2 chests. We're going to need a hoe. We're going to need a bucket and some water. And we're going to put the wheat farm in here. So buckets for water right here. Then I'm going to need a slab. Slab can be waterlogged. So that's going to be a great way to make sure that the thing that I'm going to create is not going to get stuck in the water. We're also going to need some chests, so that's why I'm coming back over here. I have some planks right here, so grab a stack of plank, grab 2 slab, I guess. Let's grab some water. I forgot my hoe. Ho, ho, ho. So the first farm is going to be a wheat farm. Probably going to make a farm for every type of material in there. So put that right here. And is this? Yes. Oh, I love waterlogging. I think it's an amazing feature for farms. And I'm going to be able to put a torch on top of that. What I also like about fences is that they're a good way to put torches around. So let's just go and do this. Well, let's grab 2 chests. And now we need to prepare the little surprise that I found. So let me grab a bale of hay, like so. And then I'm going to need to make some shears. like so. The shears are also going to be helpful for the for when we get the sheeps. Perfect. So if I come back here, you can, if you remember how to make a golem, you can make a carved pumpkin with shears and grab it. And then we're going to go, well, I still need my hoe. I kind of forget about the hoe every time, but we're going to be able to make the farm and get it started. So I'm pretty sure I have a, ooh, yeah, okay. I have a hoe, but it's about to be gone. So let's just make another one quickly and set up the farm. Like again, in my time lapse, I'm going to continue setting up all the other farms. I don't need to do it with you. I just want to set one to show you the nice thing that this mod pack has, and I'm going to show you the quest about it also. So let's remove all of that, and then we can just go. Wow, yeah, it was about to break. Perfect. And then we can go and put a couple of torches like so. And this place is going to be safe from mobs and also going to be great for farming. Okay, so if I take these and plant them, all of those are going to turn dark brown, which means they're well irrigated. It's just going to take a little bit of time, but I was looking at auto farms. So now I'm going to just put these two chests like this. I made this bigger because if I put the chest closed, then the animals or whatever's in there can just use it to jump over the fence. Perfect. So let's go to the quest line. When I was reading the quest line, lifesavers, remember that's where I got the wand and these blueprints. Let's grab this. So I'm going to show you how to craft them. Super easy. Crafting table and a painting. And painting is canvas around, sticks around the canvas or sticks around wool. So super simple. We're going to make a couple of those. And these scaffolding, oh my God, if I had that before, you can just, yeah. That's what happened when you don't do full research on your mod pack. But if I go back in here, there's something here. Friend. Placing a carved pumpkin on a hay bale creates a straw golem who can take care of your crop. So, now, if I take a straw golem, a hay bale, and this, voila! We've got a little straw golem that's going to live for 83,000 days. So now, we're going to just be able to farm, like he's going to walk around in here and just farm this. Right here, I'm going to put these bush. Oh, wow, just one. Okay, the reward was like 1 to 6 and I got 1. Anyway, so this little golem is going to stay in this pen, which is why I need to enclose it. And whenever one of these wheat grow, he's going to meander, walk slowly to it. He's going to pick it up and put it in this large chest. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be able to make farms for like one for wheat, one for potatoes. You know I love my potatoes. One for sugarcane. Sugarcane's a bit more complicated, but not with waterlog. Then we're going to make one for tomatoes. One like basically. Am I going to do this? No. So wheat and potatoes are going to be their own farm, but for tomatoes and cabbage and stuff like that, I'm probably going to make a multi-farm. Like a farm where I have one row of this, one row of that. It's just probably going to be simpler. When you look at these farm, I think I have 5, 10, 15, 20. So yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 24. 24 is 4 times 6. So technically I could have 6 carrot, 6 tomatoes, 6 something else. And can I kill this guy? Oh man, he's stuck in the boat. That's so unfair, but I love it. And we've got a second ender pearl. So that's the second enderman that we find where they're actually just stuck. One was stuck in dirt underground that you probably saw during my time lapse. And then this one, well, just stuck in my boat. So 2 ender pearl, which is amazing because ender pearls are usually very rare. Now, I have one painting here, so I can show you if I make a crafting table, like so, and a painting. Well, I have another blueprint. I don't know why, like, some are this big. I don't know why this one took 4. I find it a bit annoying because I'd like to have all the small ones next to each other. So that's where I want to be like, see, I don't want them big like this. So maybe if I do something, break around and put it down, like if I do this, yeah, perfect. So then I can come here and I can set up whatever recipe that I want. What's the painting? So, okay, let's just press A on this backpack so that I can keep a track of it. Perfect. And let's find what's the painting recipe again? Painting. Yeah, it's this around Canva, but I don't have Canva. So let's go back upstairs. And you know what? Let's grab this one. And let's grab some canvas. Ooh, I thought I had some canvas. I must have some somewhere. I also need to move all of these barrels downstairs and rearrange everything. Like, that's also going to be part of this long time lapse. This episode is going to be more time lapse-ish than anything else because I'm going to use it to just like prepare all of that stuff. So if I do this, I can put a second one right here. So right here, I can say, do this around the canvas. Perfect. And then this one right here, I can say, make a crafting table. Then I'm going to just do this to have a third one. And this one, oh, so now I can go 1 and 1 and go like this. And voila. So now we have, now we have infinite templates. I just need to remember to break them down like this. And you know what? Probably going to be putting like one here, one here. I'm going to rearrange that for sure. I just wanted to show you how I was going to do this. Yeah. See, that's going to be better because if I take this one off and then I go, yes, I just need to remember not to right click them. That's not good. So then I can just go right click, not left click them, I mean. So like this. So whenever I need a canvas, I can just go, I need a canvas, 1, 2, 3, and voila, I've got 2 canvas. And then I can continue the wall of canvas. So that's going to be all of my quick crafting stuff. Whenever I need something quickly to craft, I'm just going to have my whole wall of canvas and just extract them here. Perfect. So now, you know what? Let me just do another crafting table. Can I make the other type of, can I make the Tinker crafting table? Yes. Does it work with a barrel? That's a good question. So I'm going to need one pattern. I'm pretty sure I have some patterns around here. Well, maybe not. So let's just come here and grab one of these patterns. Perfect. And if I go like this, crafting station, and if I put that crafting station right there, oh yes, that works. Okay, so for whatever reason, I thought this might not work in this mod pack, but since it does work, you can be sure that I'm going to have a barrel next to this. Oh, you know what? This is the everything episode. It's the everything mishmash of different little things that we can do episode. So let's just do something else really nice. So one of the things that I've discovered is that we can make these barrel bigger. So let me grab a barrel, okay? And these barrel, if I are on it properly, they can be crafted with a Tinker Bronze to make it go from standard size to 45 slot, with Cobalt to 81 slot, with Rune to 72 slots, and with Silica Steel to 54. So the best one is Cobalt, but we don't have Cobalt yet. What we do have is these weird little Rune things. We found some while digging, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we have one. Hopefully we'll get more because look at this. We now have an arcane big barrel. And if I come here and put it down right here, we now have a crafting table with a barrel this big. So it's going to be very useful for crafting, which is also another reward in here. Yeah, so here, in case you need large universal storage space in a block, check out the upgraded option for wooden barrel. Then here, if you're looking for extra large but specialized storage space in a block, check out storage drawers. We did that already. And I kind of looked at the other things, and right now, most other things are beyond us, except, well, maybe start cooking and except these here. So engineer's companion and bottoms up. So you can use a keg to create your favorite brew drinks responsibly. So we need to make some minor pale ale. For minor pale ale, you need to place 4 empty beer mug, 3 wheat, and a water bucket in a keg. So let's go. Can I make a keg right here? So let's search for keg. Yeah, I'm just going to need 1 iron. So while we're upstairs, we're also going to go and grab some water. So my bucket's here. I've got this. So let's make the keg barrel. 1 and 1. So that's the keg barrel. We're going to need the water. And what about the beer? The empty beer mugs? Ooh. Okay. So I was like, this is very expensive, but it's going to give us 8. So yeah. So okay, we really need to find some more iron, by the way. So let's just do this, and this is going to get us 8 mug. And you know what? Because it's going to get us 8 mug, let's make another, because the way, if I remember, it's a barrel, 3 of these, and 4 empty mugs. So let's grab this. We're going to need a second bucket. And you know what? I'm going to set up a small infinite water source underground because I don't want to have to come up here every time I need a bucket of water. So let's go down there. We're going to make the keg. We're going to start making beer. And then we're going to move on to the sewing kit. So if I come down here, right now I'm just going to put it any place. It really doesn't matter. I just need some water quickly. And we're going to make everything prettier later down the line. Let me grab this, and now we can put these 2 kegs. We're going to put it there, and then we can go water, 3 of these, and 4 empty beer mugs, 20 minutes. This, 3 of these, 4 empty beer mug. So we're going to have 8 beer, and aced 1, restore hungers 2. So that's good when we go mining. So we definitely needed some beer as soon as possible. Okay, so this is done. No, well, it's going to be done when I get one. What's the engineer companion? Especially while building new contraption, this gadget is incredibly handy. Instead of filling up your pocket with components, simply pick up the toolbox from the workshop and bring it with you. So this is another kind of backpack. Oh, I need leather. So that's going to have to wait next episode. I'm not willing to kill my cows yet. So that's something we're going to make in the next episode when we get more animal. Everything else here, I've kind of looked like, so this is control center. It's talking about circuits and RedNet. This is to make trains. We're not ready to go there yet. Pressure tubes are things that you need brass, so not really something we can do right now. I'm going over them quickly. So this is power cable. Invar, we don't have Invar yet. The other game modes, so grant magic feathers, grant flight to the wielder, albeit only within a beacon range, so I'm not sure this is super useful. This would be cool, a human harm extension, the extendo grip, but we need these eternal stella, and the extendo grip is not something that's easy to make. See, it can only be made with mechanical crafting, and we need brass and we need precision mechanism. So that's more like in 7 or 8 episodes. Then we have the house building cannon that I'm not sure that I understand, but supposedly you can build a house with that cannon. I don't know how that works. We'll look into that later. Then we have this dice thing that I'm not sure what it is. Like technically, if I had black dye and some white dye, I could make a white dye 6. Do I have white and black dye? So white dye is simple. It's just what it's called. It's just bone meal. Black dye is ink sac though, so I don't know if I have any. Yes, I have 2 ink sacs. So can I transform these into black dye? Yes. Can I? Where do I have a bone or some bone meal? Not here. 1, 2. Oh, just one. I'm still looking for that bone meal, by the way. Nope. I don't have a single bone. Oh, yes, I do. I have two. Okay, so let's grab this one and let's turn it into some bone meal and these two into white dye. This into a button. And then I need 4 clay ball. I should have a good amount of clay ball right back here. So let's just come down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 stack. Let me just check. Yes, everything's running very well. I'm out of andesite alloy though. Okay, so how many do I have? 14 stack. And I've gone through 2 saws. Okay, so that's kind of great. What's my cured rubber situation? I don't... 4 stacks. Yeah. Setting these things up early is really important. It really makes an enormous difference. So the die was like... the dice was like this and like this. Okay. So that's another one done, which is going to give us a randomium ore. Let's... Okay. What's the point? Okay, I have no idea what the dice do. I'm gonna have to do some research. Alright, no clue. I'm gonna throw this in here and we're going to look at the dice later. Well, does it explain what it says? Sometimes it is hard to make up one's mind. Thankfully, we have a technology. Oh no, I think it's a random. It's just something to give you a random number for 1 to 6. Oh god, that's really useless. Okay, so we're going to put the randomium ore down here and break it. And what did we get? A stone tile. Wow. So randomium can give you about anything. While I was downstairs mining, I broke 1 randomium ore and I got a cyan ME smart cable. Yeah, so sometimes it's very useless, sometimes it's very useful. You'll never know. That's why it's called randomium. And finally, nature compass. So this is kind of simple to make. Yeah, oh, that's a bit expensive, but right now I just want to complete some tool. Like one of the things that we don't have right now is cactus. And I might want to look for desert. So now I need 4 wood. What is it again? So this is going to craft with 4 log and 4 sapling. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go right here and just, oh, I said right here. Click with R and we're going to make a nature compass. And now here's how the nature compass works. You right click and then you search for something. So I want desert right here. So you can just choose that and say start search. And then it's telling me that there's, look on the left, status it was found, biome desert, coordinates 1833 by minus 1833 by minus 14. So that's not the right direction. So this is the right direction. If you look at the distance, it's going down. So it's 2800 block this way. That's not something I'm going to do right now, but probably in one of my time lapse, I'm going to want to find these biomes because we do need to get some flaxseed if possible. I would also like to get some cactus if possible because cactus is easy green dye. So there's a couple of things that we're going to hunt for at some point. Oh, that gives us Spanish moss. So I don't know on what Spanish moss grows. I'm not going to put it down in case I lose it, but I'm going to figure out how to get it. Next, what else do I want to break into? So these are these are exchanger, and exchangers are things that let you swap blocks. But if you look at this, I think the wooden exchanger is one of the simplest one, but we need 2 eyes of enders. We don't have blaze powder. We have barely 2 ender pearl, and we would need an exchanger core, which is another ender pearl. So that's unfortunately something that's just too expensive to get to soon, which means we've gone through all of this except the immersive minimap. So it's a cute alternative to the all-powerful map HUD is the Atlas. Aside from the fantastic feel and design, these Atlas can be copied and handed to your friend. If one of the owner explores new territory or places a marker, everyone else will see it too. So if we were on a server and we were playing multiple people, this would be amazing. Right now, it doesn't, you know what, let's just collect the reward because I'm kind of tired of seeing these things uncollected. Great. So for us, it won't really matter all that much. Then we have the joy of cooking. Stoves are a good looking and very useful campfire alternative. Together with a cooking pot, it can help you prepare the most delicious meals in the game. So this is kind of simple to make. I want to get it done so that, like I said, I want to open up all of these things, and having better food would be kind of nice if we could. So we're going to need 4, 8... How many stacks? I have 4. So I'm going to take half a stack, and I'm going to go and blast that half a stack into bricks. And I know that there's a skeleton somewhere. I heard the ping from the arrow, but I'm not going to bother with that right now. I'm just going to do this later. Right now, I'm in my miscellaneous episode where I just want to get a lot of stuff done. Okay, so we're going to wait for that, and then we're going to go back to the backpack production stuff that I kept talking about. Let's collect those brick. Then we can come back here, and we're going to craft those into these 1, 2, 3, 4 nice brick block. We're not going to use the rest though. We're just going to throw this in here. Oh, in here. Wow, we really need to reorganize soon. So let's just grab some iron. 4 iron, was it? What else do I need for the stove? A campfire. Oh, it's 3, not 4. And we need a campfire. And yes, I knew I had 1 extra somewhere. So remember when I was trying to place that campfire and I just got bored and I made, like, got pissed and I made too many? That's when it happens. So now we have a stove, and that's going to give us a raw salmon. So I'm probably going to need, so let's grab some charcoal. Let's go downstairs to our setup right here, and let's put the stove right here. Wait, are you kidding me? It's auto-powered. Oh, well, it's made with a campfire. Of course it's auto-powered if it's made with a campfire. Okay, so that's still 10 minutes away, and this is still cooking. So this is kind of a nice way of cooking stuff, but I don't know how interesting it is. You know what? Let's go make another campfire. I want to place something else down. So campfire is charcoal with 3 sticks, with 3 logs. Oh man, that painting. I'm gonna have to also remove that painting. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go back here. So this with 3 sticks, 1, 2, 3, and 3 log is going to give us another one. And where's the pan? I know I have a pan somewhere. I don't know a skillet, but I don't know what you cook on a skillet though. So I think that what you do is you put this and oh no, use your other hand to hold your ingredient. I want to put it down though. Oh, okay, like this. Perfect. So we now have a little cooking station. I'm going to have to make this a bit better later, and I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on what stuff we can cook in there, but we always have the potatoes as a backup. Getting better food would kind of be nice though. So we've gone through all of this helpful stuff. For the moment, there's nothing. Well, there's the toolbox, but like I said, for the toolbox, I need to wait to get some leather. So let me show you the backpack. So I want to make a backpack, and if you look at this backpack, it has 18 slot and can carry up to 1152 item. I can add 3 tiny pocket, 3 medium pocket, and 2 large pocket. Okay, so if I press A to make a backpack, I'm going to need 3 white wool, which is why I need the sheeps, and 5 tan leather. In a sewing table with shears and a sewing spool. And a sewing spool is made with 2 string and a stick. So string's going to be my problem. String you can get from the spider drop or from flax. So I'm going to have to find some flax somewhere. I can also get from wool, but that's expensive because 4 string makes a wool, so that's not the best of ideas. Ooh, I could also set up a water strainer, like a fishing net strainer, if I can find bamboo. So 2 things I need to go find. I need to go find some bamboo and some cactus. Let's just, can I make... Oh, let's sleep again. Wow. Like that's all the quality of life that I was talking about that I need to make at some point. So if I come here, I have 2 strings. So if I take 2 strings like this, that's going to give me a sewing spool. Now let's press, not a backpack. Okay. Pack. So let's, now I need the sewing table. Oh, that's also 1 leather. Okay, so the whole sewing episode is kind of stuck on me getting leather. So leather and flax. So you know what? Like I told you, this was going to be an all over the map episode. It's a short one because I want to put a big time lapse on it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get all of these cows and I'm just going to multiply them in this pen. And when I get like maybe 10, I'm just going to feed all the 10 to get 5 babies. And then I'm going to kill 5 adults. When the babies are grown, I'm going to feed all of them. And I'm just going to do 5 at a time. I'm also going to bring some sheeps here that I can start shearing. And then some of these pork chop buddies and some chicken. And right here we have a sweet berry bush. And by the way, these you can replant like this. Let's go and see. Hey, little buddy, how are you? Have you been working hard? Oh, wow, you got me 1 full week. Like, the problem's not the buddy, it's the farm. Once the farm has started growing a bit better, and that's why I should have started this way ago, but that's why I had the pumpkin, because I knew I was going to make those farms. So I'm also going to set up my other farms around. So this probably will be my miscellaneous farm. I'll have a potato farm here. I'll have a sugarcane farm, although I don't know if these guys work with sugarcane. Oh, I thought he was going out, but do you see how he was on the chest? That's why I didn't want the chest to be close. So, like I said, in my time lapse, going to have to go and bring all of those animals, going to have to set up my new farms and take this all down because it's all going to be, this is going to all be farmland. Then I'm going to animal farm. Then I'm going to probably do a little bit of mining. And I'm going to make a tunnel up. So I want to find where my andesite machine is. Like, I don't know if my andesite machine will come down around here, or even in the house or around here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a cobblestone like this. And then I'm going to grab a lot of sand. Do I have sand? I'm sure I have. Yeah, sorry. Let's just go in the right place. I have sand back there because I'm keeping the sand. Since the sand was 25% chance, yeah, I'm keeping it in the drawer right here. But let me go back. So I'm going to break this so I can show you properly again what I want to do. Okay, so I'm going to go cobblestone, cobblestone. And then I'm going to put sand as I'm going up, and I'm going mine up, sand, mine up, sand. And the reason I'm doing that is that then I'm going to have a pillar of sand. And if I want to just empty it, I can just go like this, and stay at the bottom, and voila, my whole sand column is removed. So this is a good way of making a tunnel. So I'm going to do that, and then at the end, I'm going to start bringing all of my barrels and all of my chests downstairs in my setup, because right here, this is all passive stuff creation, and probably I'm going to figure out a way of bringing that underground. But my big farms that are working automatically by themselves can stay up here, but when I'm working on stuff and I'm producing material manually, I want to be underground because I don't want to have any problem with mobs. One last thing that I'm going to prepare in my time lapse is I'm going to make 2 smeltery like this. going to make 2 more smeltery, and I'm going to make 2 more of these kinetic mechanical pump stuff, and I'm going to be extracting from the smeltery instead of a spout with this to a basin in the middle. So these 2, so in one I'm going to be able to make, what I want to make is brass. I'm not going to do it in my time lapse, but I'm going to get ready for it. So brass is made in a mixer with zinc and copper. So the idea is that I'm going to put 1 ingot of copper on one side, 1 ingot of zinc on the other side. I should have, yeah, I have some here. So technically right now, I could melt these 58 each into brass. And with brass, we're going to be able to get started on the next level. So next episode, hopefully we're going to have the leather that we need to make a quick backpack. Let me just show you the backpack again. We're going to make this backpack, the white backpack. So the white backpack only has these many slots, but then what you can do is you can take this backpack and some pockets. So if you attach tiny pocket, it's going to add 3 slot. So I can add 9 slot by putting 3 of these. And then the medium pocket is going to add 6 slot. So we can add 6, 12, 18. So 9 plus 18, 27. And then I can add 2 of the large one, which had 9 slot each. So that's another 18. So we can go 9, 6, 12, 18, and 18. So it's going to be potentially a big backpack, but those are not cheap. So the large pocket are made with 3 letter and a diamond. Then the medium pocket, where are the medium pocket? The medium pockets are made with gold. That's not so bad. And the small pocket is made with iron, I believe. Yeah. So I'm going to max upgrade that backpack, and I'm going to make that toolbox. So the toolbox is going to hold all of the cogs and gears and wheels and stuff like that. Whereas everything else is going to, the backpack's going to be holding everything that I need to carry. Might even make a second backpack. Like I might have a situation where I have 1 backpack for mining and 1 backpack for everything else. So when I go down mining, I just take my backpack. But that's also something that I'm going to do in my time lapse. I really want some more iron and some more gold. So just out of curiosity, if I go iron ore here, Y level 1 to 64. Okay, so it's just a bit rare. While I was digging this here, we did find some, but it is still a bit rare. I'm probably going to want to open all around. Like I want to go around this whole setup so I can go and build multiple things in oh, there's iron right here. I'm also going to be hunting for iron, copper, and zinc, because brass for the next episode. So that's all of the work that I'm going to be doing. So see this episode like a time-lapse episode, but instead of being like a 4 hours time-lapse, I'm going to be able to put like a 2.5 hour time-lapse for 30 minutes on it. Whew. So let me just check. And I also want these beers. They're ready. So now I even have the beer that I'm going to be able to drink to just mine faster, give myself haste and mine faster. But it only lasts for 1 minute. So it's not ideal, but it is better than nothing. So that's what we're going to be working on for the next episode. I have a lot of work in front of me, and hopefully this is going to help us get into the second step faster and just more efficiently. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.
I've been watching you.